Welcome to the Bearded Hiker's tips, tricks and reviews and honest opinions of the products I use on a regular basis. I'm not sponsored nor paid by each of the items, so I can give you my honest reviews if they are good or if they are bad. So I've been using a tent called the plexamid Z-Packs. I've done 2 trips out, one for 7 nights, one for 1 night. The 1 night was on top of a mountain, doing 45 miles an hour, and it was on Scarfield Pike. Beautiful night, brilliant, and I'll give you my reviews. And the other trip was 7 nights in Isle of Skye. You can see both of these videos and you can see the tent set up in each of these videos as well. So without further ado, here is my review. Plexamid in a standard 0.55 ounce per square Dyneema composite fabric weighs in at just 15.2 ounces. That is 431 grams. That's including guy lines, tape seams, lime locks and a stuff sacks, and it comes with a bit of repair tape, and that is needed, and I will also show you why it is needed in this review. There are 6 different colours you can pick from: blue, olive drab, spruce green, burnt orange, dirt and white. I'll just mention the interior dimensions, won't mention the exterior dimensions, but the interior dimensions are pretty spacious for a 1-man tent. You seem to be able to get a bag inside and all the rest. So the dimensions are: floor width 39 inches, 97 centimeters. Peak height, it is 40 inches, which is 122 centimeters. Zipper entry height 31 inches, 91 centimeters. Floor length, which is 7.5 feet, which is 2.3 meters. When all this is packed into a sack, it's actually 6 inches wide and 12 inches long. When buying this tent, you need to take into consideration the air charge that you will pay on this tent. So this tent is retailed at $599, and you will also have a charge of £150 for that service charge. So if you add them totals up, it is £600 for this tent. That is including me buying tent stakes weighing 2.5 ounce. So bad points about this tent: 3rd night in, my plastic fork punctured the base of this tent, the tub, leaving 4 prick holes in the tent. When buying this tent, it says on their website that you can buy an extra base layer to go inside the tub for extra protection. Now, with me thinking it was this costly and this tent is meant to be durable, I didn't go purchase this base, which probably in future, if you're going to go buy these tents, I would recommend you getting that extra base layer. Now the dimensions and the materials is now explained, I will now give you my honest opinions of a tent. So in this video here, you're going to see how long it actually takes to pitch this tent. This tent is probably one of the quickest tents out there to pitch. It is insane. I have had multiple nights where I try to leave it when I'm hiking just at dusk, just so I can set up the tent so it's not too in everybody else's views. And also with this tent, you'll notice that the tent is actually see-through. Well, it's transparent enough for me to feel like I have to pitch this tent up in the dusk. I couldn't really, I don't want people prying their eyes into this tent, which is probably one of the biggest downfalls that I will talk to you about on this review. But as you'll see, it doesn't take long to pitch this tent, and I'll also show the video here now where there's the draw cords to raise the tub. This was such a big issue for me. The wind was coming in, I didn't know how to properly set the tent up, and it takes a couple of times to actually finesse the setup of this tent. Very simple, but once it's there, it's perfect. So another video here I have is at the front, so if it's a light night and it's lovely and clear, you can have the open of the front. But if it's windy and raining, which in Britain is a lot, you can now close it up with the 2 hooks, which I'll also show you here. The tent is absolutely brilliant. I love the tent. I think it's lightweight. I love it. I think it's the future of the way tents should be going. All tents should be lightweight. I think you should be using your hiking sticks. It's brilliant. But there is downfalls. There's downfalls to all tents, and I honestly, the biggest downfall to this tent is structure. Would I buy this tent, and should you buy this tent? Well, my honest opinion is, everybody's different. I wouldn't buy this tent again, but I certainly wouldn't sell this tent. Did I make a mistake buying this tent? No, it was absolutely brilliant on the trips. It's lightweight, it's great, it's fun, it's easy to install, it's easy to put back and put in a bag. Durability factors, will it last you a long time? No, it won't last you a long time. My issues was the mesh breaking away from the actual zipper. The fork piercing the base, the tub. I then went and spoke to Z-Packs and they weren't that helpful. In the end, when I said about the review, they told me they were going to give me $50 towards the shipping or flight of this tent, getting back to them. Now, as you well know, this tent is in America. It actually cost me £150 for it to come over here. So I'd have to, in theory, pay £110 to send it over there. And in their small print that they said if they find indiscrepancies within the tent, they will not fix it. So you could then send a tent for £110, £120 over to Florida and not to get fixed. Then they say they're gonna send it back to you, but then you've got to pay that extra £150 back. But I'm not saying to not go out and buy it, because these tents are absolutely superb, lightweight and all the rest of stuff. But if you have got that kind of cash to be spending £600 on a tent to not even last you a year of trips, then if you have got the cash, it is perfect. Hopefully this review has given you everything that you need to know about this plexamid tent, and would you buy it or not buy it in the future. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe,